Morning guys, welcome to the vlog. Today is moving day. Today we officially moved all of our stuff into the house. I could not be happier. We are here at the house and it is 8:13 in the morning. We woke up super early, so I haven't put on any makeup. Like, I literally just rolled out of bed. I had to set my alarm for 6:30 so we had enough time to wake up, get the final stuff from the temporary house, load it onto the cars, and then bring it over here. So we are here bright and early. Joseph, how you feeling?
Good, great.
Feeling good? Yeah. We were here till 11 o'clock at night last night. Poor Mimi. Mimi could hardly move last night because she was cleaning the entire day. So she cleaned the floors. So at least we have some fresh floors to put our couch and stuff on. And then Joe set up one of our blinds. We had ordered 2, but the other one didn't fit. Sorry, Joseph. But those are the blinds that we got. We got the zebra blinds. So he has to return the other one and then get it to the right size. But for now, we have 1 blind. This is gonna be as good of an empty house tour thing that I can do, because at some point today this house is gonna just be full of furniture and boxes. Yesterday while we were here, I did place a small grocery order, so at least we have some groceries. We have stuff that we can eat throughout the day and have breakfast here. So that's what I was working on yesterday. And obviously this is still not done, like I've been telling you guys. It's gonna be the last thing, but we laid down paper on the floors down over here, so that when the movers come today, they're not stepping all over the hallway. But Mimi did a full wipe down of all the floors. We also installed these light fixtures in the bedrooms, so at least we have some light. And then Mimi also spent just the longest time cleaning out the bathrooms. This is the kids' bathroom. We put in that new light fixture. It needs a new bulb in the middle because one of the bulbs is funky. I'll put the mirror here later when it comes in. But she gave all of this a nice wipe down. And then we contacted a bathtub guy. My contractor has a bathtub guy, so he's gonna come and reglaze this bathtub. I think maybe today, if not sometime this week. So that way we can get it looking a little bit nicer. And then I also have the closet guy coming in, I think today, to take a look at this area that's gonna be one big closet for Jackson and Riley. Right now it's just where all the doors are stationed, but we're gonna slowly start bringing stuff to the room that it belongs to. But at least we have clean floors, and we have surfaces where we can start putting stuff. They'll bring our bed in here later today, so it's gonna be fun. This has been legit just a labor of love. I'm so grateful that Mimi was here helping us clean yesterday, because I wasn't gonna be in the bathtubs and in the toilets with the fumes of all the chemicals. She, poor thing, at 11 o'clock at night, she left here and she couldn't move. So I have to check in on her. I wanted to let her sleep this morning, but I need to check in on her, make sure that she's okay. So yeah, as the day goes by, I will share with you guys progress. And then once all the furniture's in, then the fun stuff, the fun part starts, where we have to just start putting stuff away. But the way that we requested the movers, oh, by the way, they painted the handrail here on the stairs. The way that we requested the movers is all they do is they bring the boxes into the house and we tell them what room it goes in, and then they just leave it on the floor. They will assemble furniture, so our bed should be assembled, and any pieces of furniture that they had disassembled, they should be able to assemble. But obviously the drawers and stuff will go in the right location, chairs, tables. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so it's a little later. I've been hanging out here with the kids, trying to stay out of everybody's way. I didn't know that our contractor was gonna have people here working on the house today, but I'm not upset. So we've got the closet team doing the closets upstairs. So I showed you, that we still had closets that had to be set up. So the guys are literally here right now working on closets. So hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have closets. And then this little area here in the kitchen, I don't know if I ever talked to you guys about it or showed you, but we had this column here, and there's another column here, and then all of this area here that the trim work wasn't finished. There were little holes, and the paint job was just really bad, and it looked kind of like it was falling apart. So they're here today painting just to give it a finished look. So there were little nail holes that they had to fill because it just looked, again, kind of half done. So they're working on that today. Got all of their materials. They need to put like another coat on it, but then it's gonna look really nice. And then Joe brought over here bins of food from the temporary house that I still have to unpack. So I might start working on that now and just put everything away in the cabinets. The movers are here. I am like dripping in sweat because all the doors are open, so like the AC is not really functioning. So I'm just like a drenched, sweaty, pregnant lady at the moment. But the movers are here. I'm gonna start to have a panic attack because seeing the amount of stuff that they have and that they're going to, like, my eyes start to drench, that they're gonna have to put somewhere in this house. It's not gonna fit, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We have 2 of those trailers that I think I showed you a clip of. We have 2 of them full of stuff. So we're gonna just start having them unload the boxes, and we're gonna do the best that we can, just stacking boxes. We're gonna live in just a stacked box house for a little while until we can go through everything, but at least the stuff will be here, and that's what's important. Stress level? It's getting there. It's rising. Rising in a bad way, right? Not in a good way. So we're gonna put our fridge and freezer. So this is me reporting that I am not doing well at the moment. I'm not doing well. They finished the first like 7 vaults of stuff. Like the first truck came, first 7 vaults are emptied. Now we're waiting for the next 7, I think. And I can't. Like, this is really too much. This was not a good idea. Questioning all my life decisions. This was not fun. But Joe then, like in the midst of this, we ordered pizza for the guys, so Joe's like going to order pizza. I'm here trying to track these little numbers because I have like a whole like bingo game going on. I've got to check all the boxes, like all the boxes have numbers, and there's guys calling out numbers. I've got to cross them off. And then in the meantime, like Jackson and Riley are like losing their minds, they're having meltdowns, they're fighting, they're not sharing, and I cannot. And like nothing else fits in our garage, so whatever else comes in the truck has to go somewhere else. We have fans going because it's so hot, and then like all of this furniture we need to like find places for. Like this isn't where it's gonna go. We're not even gonna keep that TV table, and like we're missing the legs, so it's not even like the right height. So everything is just a mess, and it's not making me happy. This is all like kitchen boxes that we have to unpack. So that's what my kitchen looks like. So fun, so fun. And then all this stuff in the back, this is all furniture that like either is outdoor furniture or just furniture that we're not gonna keep, that I don't have a spot for. So I don't know what we're gonna do with it. All right, the kids are excited because we've been slowly going and unpacking at least one of their toy bin boxes. So they got to see all these toys they haven't seen in forever.
Zombie monster truck.
Jackson, zombie monster truck? Again, this is not going to be the permanent home of anything. We're just trying to take some stuff out. We're here eating our pizza. This pizza is delicious. Stress level? Still not there? We're still waiting on that second shipment, but we're just going to have to go like that, like little by little, opening up boxes and then putting stuff where it belongs. Mimi's on her way over here, so she'll be able to help, because like it's really no joke. And like I had to lay down. My belly is killing me, so obviously I need to take care of myself. I don't want to overdo it, but there's just a ton that has to get done, and I just wasn't expecting like how quick everything was gonna happen when the movers got here. Like everybody's anxious to move all these boxes, and then you're having to make all these decisions, and it's like I don't even want to go upstairs. I haven't gone upstairs. I don't know what that looks like. We did have these 2 fans in storage, and I'm so glad that we have them, because as soon as they took them off the truck, we were able to hook them up, because otherwise we'd be in really bad shape because it is super hot in here. So at least we have those. All right guys, I have an update. It's 5:50 and yeah, everything is officially inside. The movers have left. So I'm gonna just flip the camera around. If you are easily triggered by messes, please stop watching this video because it's gonna be bad. But this is the state of my house. I don't even know how things even fit in the house, but it's obviously not really functional and livable until we start going through these boxes. So I have like a whole task of things that we need to try to do tonight, but at least everything's off of the truck and we've been able to kind of assign where things go. So let me show you. Get ready. All right, so this is the front of the house. Remember like the couch was like a different way earlier in the video. Then we got all the pieces put in. We'll kind of leave it like this for now, but eventually maybe we'll switch this out. You assemble the bed frame or assemble the bed so that we can sleep in it tonight. The TV, this obviously is like the placement of everything is still gonna be moved and we're still gonna get rid of a ton of this stuff, but for now we just have a TV stand. We'll put the TV over here, but we've got just boxes of things. My task really is to declutter this kitchen so that tomorrow Mimi can come and help me like wash stuff and put stuff away. These are all kitchen boxes, like kitchen, food, and it just like I need to get it in the cabinets, but I can't right now. So there's that, there's the dining room table. Those chairs, or at least some of them, will end up going here. The kids stuff is here all thrown around. I'm probably not gonna leave the Barbie Dream House downstairs or the kitchen downstairs. Like we'll pick one of the two and then the other one will go upstairs. I'm not even gonna show you the total extent of what is outside, but outside is just like a bunch of pieces of furniture and mattresses and things that we're not gonna use, that are most likely going to be donated. We're gonna get rid of them, but we didn't need them like inside. And then plus there's like a lot of the kids' toys, like outside toys. See like all their outside, like their playhouse and stuff is out there. Joe's grill, all the outside stuff is out there, plus a few things that we're just not gonna be keeping, like pieces of furniture. We do have a bunch of wire racks though, that eventually when we make space in the garage, we'll be able to like use those to organize. But for now they're outside. Let me show you guys the garage though. This garage, I'm even amazed that we were able to fit as much as we did in here, but clearly we have to go through the entire garage. Remember, this is a 2-car garage, but there's like 3 layers, 2 or 3 layers of boxes here that we have to go through and figure out, like, you know, obviously declutter and like take them out of the boxes. Because the thing with the boxes is that a lot of times like there's a lot of like packing paper, and then it's like way bigger than it needs to be. So we have boxes of things that we have to go through. We've got also on this side racks of things to go through, and then we were able to fit our freezer and our fridge, so we'll be able to, like, even now they're functional. So we have to go to Mimi's house and get the meat that we have at her house and put it here. But we wanted to be able to put at least these 2 coolers in this area, and then like just Joe's tools and things, like all of his contraptions, more and more like boxes of tools and things. And eventually this space will have like our back stock of food. Like most of it is in boxes at this point, but we'll eventually organize it so that you can actually see it. So that'll be projects for me in the future. It's clearly a lot, and believe me, as much of it as I can share with you guys, I promise you that I will. If you're in the mood to watch someone declutter and organize, we'll get there. But I also have a child coming, so like I'll have to first prioritize organizing the baby's nursery and getting things ready to have a newborn, and then little by little we'll be able to do everything else. Like I plan on being in this house for a very long time. Like I'm not doing that again, definitely. Like the only way I'm moving out of this house is if I like become a complete minimalist, and it is easy, because that was no joke. Like that was no joke, and we're still nowhere near done. but I'll show you guys upstairs. So upstairs we just have rooms where they just put pieces of furniture. They started working on this closet for the kids. It's still not done, but we've got at least a framing for the closet, and then just more of their stuff. And then this is the dresser that used to be in Riley's room. This actually doesn't belong here, but it doesn't fit in the nursery. This is gonna be what we use for the baby as of right now. We're gonna set up this in the nursery for the baby. So this will be the nursery. So we have like all the baby stuff here, but again, we need to kind of organize it, get stuff out of the boxes, and like put these things where they belong. They still have to work on this closet tomorrow, so we need to make space in here, and then I have to like go and clean a lot of this furniture because this furniture got pretty dirty. But I think with some Folex or like with some kind of fabric cleaner, I can probably go cleaning that stuff. We've got mattresses, like you can't really walk in here, but at least it's in the general vicinity of where it's gonna go, so that's helpful. And then this is office stuff. This is what we're gonna set up as the office. So we've got Joe's desk. So the movers actually assembled their furniture, which is good. Like anything that had been disassembled, like this desk had been disassembled, they put the legs back on. So that's one less thing we had to do, but we still have to like figure out where exactly in this office we're gonna position everything. Especially that my closet people are coming tomorrow, and now there's like a closet door back there, and like how are they gonna put that in the closet? Super fun. And then we have the master, which was really like a loading dock for things. A lot of these things though, yeah, a lot of these things are even here in my closet. My closet is pretty big. We just have to like figure out how we're gonna configure it, but I figured once eventually like I build out this closet, I'll have a lot of storage space. So like a lot of the kids, like old baby clothes or like sentimental stuff that I can keep that stuff on top. But right now I don't really need too much access to this closet. And then Joe is over here building out our bed frame, box spring, whatever you call it, bed frame. So they assembled our bed, but we need to put the bed frame together. So he's working on that. They delivered our dresser. So yeah, that is the absolute state of chaos that exists, and just what I have to work on, what the two of us have to work on. All I'm gonna say is that if you were thinking about moving and you don't have like a really great reason to move, please do not move, because it is so just not a fun situation. I mean, we just have a lot of stuff. Like I know that we have a lot of stuff, and we tried to declutter a lot of it before we left, but the problem is that we didn't know what kind of house we were gonna come into. So we didn't know like how many, you know, tables we would need, or like what kind of furniture we would need, because we didn't know what house we were buying. I didn't want to throw away stuff that potentially I could then use in the new house. It wasn't until like after we bought this house that we could kind of gauge like, okay, this will probably end up getting rid of. Some of the stuff we're gonna give to my mom or to my sister, because my sister's moving out of Mimi's house. But there were a lot of unknowns, so it was kind of hard to get rid of stuff, and you didn't want to like get rid of stuff if you were gonna end up needing it again. So yeah, this is gonna be a never-ending process. It's gonna take some time to just get everything where it needs to be. But at the very least, our stuff made it from Virginia to here. And now we just have to get this house, you know, how we want it to be. Mimi was over here. She came later in the day to help with the kids and stuff, which was a huge help, because honestly, it was just very stressful having just like the kids and trying to do all the stuff that the movers needed us to do. So I'm glad that she was here to help us with that. And then she's gonna come back tomorrow to like help me get some stuff out of boxes and to help with just, you know, getting some stuff in order. She really wants to focus on the kitchen, because obviously you need to have like a functioning kitchen to be able to like really like live here and stuff. So that's gonna be like what we focus on tomorrow. I am very glad that we didn't do the floors until after the furniture came in, because like look, they even came to paint the handrail the other day, and this is already destroyed from the movers. Because imagine, they have to come in and they bring giant pieces of furniture up here. So actually the damage is not as bad as I thought. I thought for sure they'd scratch up all the walls, which some of the walls are dirty, but I think with a magic eraser I can probably clean them. But this, my painters will have to touch up a little bit, because I mean, that was bound to happen. So I'll come in here and clean a bit, but it's really like, I was expecting to have like gashes in the walls, which was not the case. What are you doing? By the way, before I forget, if you guys are ever going through a move and like you hire, you know, workers to help move stuff or whatnot, have water bottles ready to go. I got super lucky that we had a bunch of water bottles in our like back stock storage, like, you know, in our prepper stuff. Like we always keep cases of water bottles. And I'm so glad that we do, because they came in handy today. Those workers probably went through like 3 cases of water, no joke. They kept asking for water, and I was just so happy that I had them there, because that's not even something that I had thought about or prepared for. I should have thought of it, but it wasn't something that like I was prepared for. So luckily I was like, you know, they started asking me for water, and I was like, oh wait, we have some in our back stock that we can give them. And then we started putting some in the fridge to get them cold, but just a heads up. And then we ordered everybody pizza, so at least they were fed during the day, because if not, I don't know that they would have eaten. They were super tired. They were literally here from, I forgot what time they got here, if it was 10 or 11 until past 5. So just make sure that you're good to your movers, because those guys did not stop, and it was a lot of them. Yeah, that was just my experience with the movers. Okay, so we have a surface. So that is progress for today. I mean, that's about all I'm gonna do down here tonight. So that way when Mimi comes tomorrow and we start unpacking boxes and stuff, we have somewhere that we can work. And then we had a light fixture that we were gonna just hang here, like the old light fixture that came with the house. But it had like these little crystals and they kept shattering when we moved it. So we decided we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait to find like a light fixture that we actually like, and then we'll put that one up there. But for now, we will just like leave it like this.